in fun ways that's going to be very challenging for us as teachers. But as expected, hopefully from the 8 breakout room speakers, we're going to have another insight how to connect them with our classroom activity. So that's very interesting. Before I continue, ladies and gentlemen, Bapak Ibu, so please allow me to go to the photo sessions. So would you like to please turning on your camera and put the big smiles and the cutest and the most beautiful smiles? Right. So I see that
Oh,
everyone here is still off the camera. So maybe I will count to 5. All right. So and then we can take that. So let me see. And please not type any message because it will pop up and close somebody's faces. Okay. So let's get started. So I see some of friends still off, but let's just take the pictures. Taken. There will be 7 pages. So hopefully all pages is on. We'll see. So first page, there will be all speakers and some other participants. In 3, 2, 1. Good job. So let's moving on to the second speaker. I'm sorry, I mean second slides. 1, 2, 3. Good. The other part still on. Amazing. 1, 2, 3. Good. The other part. Okay, I think the page 4 until 7 is off, so that will be our photo sessions. So again, thank you very much, Spencer. That was very entertaining as well, very informative talk in this session. So hopefully further we can have another collaborations in the upcoming events. So again, thank you very much. So Bapak Ibu, now we are moving on to the breakout room sessions. Now we have 8 speakers, 8 remarkable speakers here that let me introduce one by one very quick. We have in room 1, all right? So I will introduce you based on the room. In room 1, we have Ibu Yuke Isyanti. Ibu Yuke will
hello.
talk about, hi Ibu, Ibu Yuke will
Hi.
talk about effective and fun learning for international test. Ooh, that's very interesting. In the room 2, we have Pak Dani Prima Putra.
Hello.
Hello, Pak Dani. Right, if I'm not
Hi.
mistaken, Pak Dani from Kediri, right? Yeah,
Yes.
Pak Dani will talk about classroom project for young learners. Oh, it's challenging. Young learners always be very challenging. Room 3, we have Pak Edi Suhendra, and Bapak Edi will talk about how to build a lively speaking class. It's also very interesting. Hi, Pak Edi.
Hello.
Hi. Okay, so next we have Bunina Dwi Kurnia. She want to talk about learning or teaching vocabulary using a digital tools.
Hello.
So
Nice to meet
hello,
you.
nice to meet you, Ibu. It's very relatable to these current situations.
Uh,
Yeah, digital tools. Room 5, we have Pak Sandi and Adri Perkasa. The topic will be about giving scores in a simple games. It's also very
Hey,
interesting.
yes, hello,
Hello, Pak. Hello,
hello.
hello. And then next we also have Ibu Hesti. Hello, Ibu Hesti. Yeah,
Oh,
Bu Hesti gonna talk about 5 most practical ed tech as icebreaker for ELT. Icebreaker is always be very fun, yeah, for class. And then for room 7, we have Ibu Hapsari talk about using flash card in online class. That's also very
everyone.
interesting. Hello, Ibu. And then for the last in the room 8, we have Ibu Irma Angela Sukma. We're going to talk about stimulating and boosting speaking skills. It's also very interesting
See you
topic to talk
soon.
about. Okay, so everybody, the breakout room will be popping up on your screen or maybe in the below part of your screen. So please click that breakout rooms and then choose any rooms that you wish to absorb more. All right. So let me see. Yeah, I know that all rooms will be very interesting. I know that all of you confused which room that you want to go with, but trust me, all room will be worth it to watch. So please choose based on your needs and your interest All right, or maybe I think I'm gonna talk with Paidia. Paidia looks so much good looking on that. Probably there's also a reason that you can take, right? All right, that's very interesting. So we can start. Let me just check whether the breakout room is already there.
Patrice, the
Sure.
facilitator or the speaker can record. So
Yes,
yeah.
yes, definitely. So, facilitator, you also can record your meeting, and then later on, of course, Class Creative, you're trying to publish it, right? But then in the YouTube, is that right?
Yes, yes.
Yes. So for today, please choose one of your most varied, because the other varied you also can watch it in our Class Creative YouTube. So just to as a reminder, there will be only 40 minutes for the breakout rooms, and then after the 40 minutes, the breakout room will be closed, and then everyone will come back to the main room. So I think everybody can wait any longer. So everyone, enjoy your breakout rooms session.
Hello, hello, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, Pak Sandi.
Yes, alhamdulillah.
Halo,
Yes.
Pak Sandi.
Hello. Yes, we have here Ibu Isri, Ibu Yusniwalti, yeah,
Yusniwalti.
and we have Ibu Diah also. Okay.
I'm sorry, my camera is not so good because of the poor signal here.
I see, no problem. It's all right.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, I don't know how many participants will be joining us in room 5. Okay, I guess we're gonna have just to wait. So yes, while waiting, maybe let's introduce ourselves. Okay, but let me introduce myself first. Yes, my name is Sandy, and I'm the founder of On Target Education Training. And yes, On Target Education Training is a home private service and a company training service in Bandung, and we provide home private classes. Okay, all right. Well, that's a brief introduction from me. All right, and maybe we go to Ibu Yusniwalti. Could you introduce yourself, Ibu?
Yeah, tell about myself. Do you
Yes.
want me? I tell myself, okay.
Yes.
My name is Yusniwalti. I teach in SMA 110 Koto in Tanah Datar Regency, West Sumatra. And now in this semester, I teach in class 10. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Ibu Yusniwati. And then Ibu Isri. Yes.
Yes, Pak Sandi.
Yeah.
My name is Isri. I teach at IKIP Siliwangi, and then I live in Bandung. In IKIP Siliwangi, I teach English education students, and then I'm interested in joining your breakout room just because sometimes giving score is frustrating for me. Yeah, so it makes my student feel bored and frustrated. So I hope I can get insight about how to do it in a fun way.
All right. All right.
Thank you, Pak
Okay.
Sandi.
Thank you. Thank you, Ibu. Yes. Okay. I think we'll begin our session because rather than said that I only have like 40 minutes. Okay. All right. I'm gonna share the screen. Okay. All right. Can you see the screen?
Yeah, it's clearly.
Yeah.
It's
All
very
right.
clear.
All right. I think let's begin. So, yes. Yes. Today, I would like to share a little bit about this, about how to give scores in a simple game, in which the simple game that I would like to share is a quiz. And later, I would like to share the procedures and then the scoring, how to score a quiz. All right. However, before we continue to the main explanation, now, there are 3 questions that I would like to share with you. Okay. Could you tell me the warmer or ice-breaking games or any games that you do when you teach offline? Could you tell me 1 or 2?
Hello, Pak Sandi. What?
Hello? Yes?
Yeah, Pak Sandi. I beg your pardon, please.
Yes. Yes, I'd like to share 3 questions. For the first question, could you tell me any warmer or any ice-breaking games or any games that you do when you teach offline or face-to-face? Can you name 1 or 2?
Oh, I see.
Yes. How about Ibu Yusniwati? What kind of activities that
you mean something like ice? Okay. Something like icebreaker, you mean, before giving the games?
Yeah, it can be like before
the
main activities, or maybe when you're delivering the lesson. Did you do any games or any fun activities when offline, when face to face?
For teaching, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm not I don't used to do the activity, the games on my class.
All right. All right, no problem. It's okay. Okay. And now let's move on to the second question. Now, how about in teaching online? Okay. What kind of activities or games do you do when you teach online? Okay. How about Ibu Yusri? I would like to hear from you.
When teaching online, wait, forget. Yeah, I use some websites. For example, what tools, blah 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 tools. Yeah, I forgot the name. Yeah,
the digital
websites.
tools. Yeah. Okay. All right. I see. Yeah. Okay, and we have another participant, Nunu here. Hello, hello.
Yeah, hello, sir.
Okay, hello. Now, okay, for the last question, have you ever run out of ideas of game variations? Now, I think this goes to you, Ibu Nunu. Would you like to answer?
Yeah, number 3, actually, I ever running out to do some kind of games. It takes a long time because probably maybe I have to pre-test before I give to students. So it's ever happened to me when I teach students, especially for giving some kind of ice breaking. I mean,
Right. I see. I see. Yes. Yes. I think for question number 3, happens to everyone. Yeah, I think, including me. Yeah. Sometimes I need to think hard. What activity? What fun activity that I should do now? This activity has been done in the previous meetings, and then this activity has been done in the last month meeting. Or yeah, sometimes for some activities we can do it again and again, but personally for me, I need to avoid that because it will make the students bored for that same activities. However, yeah, I've been thinking of improving or creating a simple game in another way, or how to create another procedure for the same game. All right, for this simple game that I would like to share with you guys is the quiz. You know, when we do the quiz, it's just like Spencer said, that it's part of the competition. Okay, part of competition. So from the definition that I took from Google is that this is a test of knowledge, yeah, especially a brief informal test given to students. Yeah, it's part of competitions. Usually we do the quiz, we just ask question, and then the team or the students are divided into teams and they answer question, and then we just give scores. 100 scores for the winner, 100 scores for the correct answer, like that. Now, and then yeah, I've been thinking, and then I would like to share different procedures and then different scorings in making the quiz game. All right. So first of all, I would like to share the procedures. Usually, just like I have mentioned before, that we just ask question and then we just give scores for the correct answer. Now, how about if we try to create another procedure? We become creative. All right. So instead of doing the simple procedure, we can try to use this like racing to the whiteboard. I'm sure that you are all familiar with this kind of activity, racing to the whiteboard when we do the offline game. Yeah, the students are divided into teams, and then they hold a marker, and then we ask question, and then they run to the whiteboard, and then they write the answer like that. Or if we do it online, they race to type the answer, and we can see who's the first to answer correctly. Okay, I believe that you are aware of this. And then the second one is this, writing backwards. The students may run to the whiteboard, or they may type the answer but backwards. For example, the question is, what's traditional food from Garut? Instead of writing dodol, they just have to write backwards, lodod, from left to right. Okay. For some students, they find it difficult to write backwards like this. Yeah. Okay. So just if the students are creative and smart enough, they would write it. They would write the answers from right to left. Okay. However, most of the time, I would find that the students still write from the left to right, and it makes them think hard to write backwards. Okay. So that's the procedure. The second procedure, you can do it offline and online, writing on the whiteboard or in the chat menu. All right. The third procedure, the quiz is, yes, it's just like normal quiz. The team is divided, the students are divided into teams, and they sound a buzzer or the bell before answering by mouth sound, the buzzer, like ding or dong or tat, tot, or any sound that is interesting enough for them. Okay, instead of, yeah, we don't have any bells or any rubber ducks that sounds squeaky or something. They can use their mouth. Okay. Or if we happen to teach offline or face-to-face in the classroom, so we provide a rubber doll or rubber duck, for example, and then they have to, one of the students from each team, they have to, you know, stand up in some distance from the what is it, from the buzzer, and yeah, and then they have to run towards the bell. Okay, yeah, run towards the bell. Okay, and then another procedure is like this. They run to the whiteboard and then they run back to the bell. We ask question, then they run to the whiteboard, and then after they finish writing, they go back and press the bell. So it takes a lot of energy in the classroom, and most of the time I find it engaging for the students to do this. Okay. So those are 5 procedures that I would suggest to anyone, and hopefully it can add more insights, and then you may try to find another procedure for doing the quiz. And then I have an example. This is one of the procedures that I did in my private class. Okay, that's the example of saying the buzzer by mouth, ding dong. Okay, and then for the next example, this running towards the bell. So I provide a rubber duck. So each team sends one person to come forward and then to answer the question. For example, like this. Okay. Yes, running towards the bell. All right, so those are 2 examples. And then now, how about giving scores? Yeah, normally we give scores like 100, 200, or 1 point to the correct answer. Okay, for the correct answer, we just do that. And then let's try to do another way to give scores. Okay, I would like to suggest some. Okay, for the first one is this: by picking a point for every correct answer. It can we can do this offline or online. Okay, pick a point. For example, if you're doing offline, you can prepare a piece of card or piece of papers, and then with points on it, and then when they can answer correctly, they grab one of the pieces and then they see the score. Or if we are doing online, we can use one of the tools in the internet. If you know Wheels of Names, okay, I would like to share this. Okay. Now, can you see the wheel here?
Yes. What do we call this?
This is called
Pak Sandi?
in internet, in the browser, you say Wheel of Names, wheelofnames.com, and you can edit the wheels here.
Wheel of name. Okay.
Wheel
Okay, wheel, yeah, wheel of name.
Yes. Student can pick a point when we ask question, and if they answer now. Let me continue this. And doing correct, like a hang or something, or any shape like rolling a die. So we can do offline or online for the point. Okay, this is the correct answer. You can have a chance to throw dice, and every number that comes up is. So you can also find the internet if you're reaching online internet, like when you die something for the point. You may search that. You may browse that in Google. For the next one is, if we teach offline, we can make it more challenging. Is by throwing ball on the target or into a basket. So usually I provide a target, an action figure or something, or a small basket. Yeah. So every correct answer, the students who answers correctly have a chance to throw the ball onto a target or into a basket. If they successfully hit the target or can get the ball into the basket, they will get certain score. It depends on us. Like, for example, if you miss the target, you'll get 1 point. But if you hit the target, for example, so the number of the point it depends on us. It's for the second one is sticking pieces of fish. You can do this line of line. Yeah, so we have to prepare pieces of paper with a little bit of glue or the model, and then if their answer is wrong, so they will have to stick the paper on their face. Or smearing baby powder onto the face. Yes, the team who gets the most is covered with the baby powder lose the game. Okay, just try to create a way to make it more interesting and engaging for the students. Oh, wait. Okay, sorry. Okay, now can you see all this? Can you see the screen again?
Yes.
All right. Yes. Now we're going back to how to give score by choosing a point, and one option that I have shown you was using the wheel of names, and also you can use this for your students. If they can answer correctly, they can pick a point. For example, they choose number, they choose number 8, and then the number will reveal the scores. They have 20, or they choose number 10, for example. So what's behind number 10? Give away your score. It means, yeah, team A should give away the score to team B, for example, like that. Try to create fun scores for the students. Okay, minus 10. Even though their answer is correct, they get the minus. Okay, 1 point, like that, for example. Okay. And then another option, yeah, I use this in the PowerPoint. Okay, team A and team B. So we ask questions, and then if team A can answer the question correctly, so the opponent, they have to move one step ahead. If team B answered correctly, so team A, the opponent, move one step. Or if team A answered wrong, they move one step. They move. So the objective is not to fall into the shark pool. Okay. Like that, for example. Okay. All right. Next. Oops, sorry. Okay. Now this is the example in the classroom. For the quiz game, I use a target for the students to hit the target. If they can hit the target, they will get 5 points. But if they miss the target, they will get 1 point, something like that. Okay, so that's an example of giving scores. And then, like this, they stick a paper on the faces. Yeah, just try to make the activity fun. Because, yeah, to make
Very
sure
funny,
that,
yeah.
yes, just to make sure the students enjoy studying
Very
with
funny.
us.
Students will be happy.
Yes, yes, that's one of our objectives in teaching, to make the students happy to learn. And it also can build a closer, relationship between the students and the teacher. Yeah. There will be no gap, so the students will not feel like shame or shy to ask the teacher for a question or something. We feel close. Like this, and then smearing the baby powder. Yeah, just to make every activities fun. Yeah, of course, the teacher needs to prepare the baby powder or anything maybe. Kalau zaman dulu ada bulao ya. Yeah. And yes. Okay, for addition. Yeah, betul. For addition, we give punishment for the losing team. We give punishment for the losing team. If the team loses, then what should we do to them? Yeah, it's optional for the teacher. You can do this punishment or not, it's fine. But for addition, I think it would be more fun. Okay. All right, we have 5 more minutes. All right, and then the first one for the punishment is, for the losing team, is they have to make a pickup line. Bikin gombalan gitu ya, make a pickup line. Ya, yang kalah, tim yang kalah bikin gombal, just for fun. Okay. Okay, for example, badan kamu sakit-sakit nggak? Oh iya, sakit-sakit. Ya wajar aja karena kamu baru jatuh dari surga, for example, like that. Pickup line. And then the second punishment is, for example, the tandem singing. Tandem singing. So I will show you the video later. The tandem singing is The losing team, they have to stand up face to face. They have to sing 2 different songs at the same time. 2 different songs at the same time. Okay. So it's gonna be a little bit confusing and challenging for them. Yeah, like one person sings Balonku Ada Lima and the other person sing Naik Kereta Api. They have to sing at the same time without making any mistakes. Yeah, that's the punishment, just for fun. And then singing with a vowel. Okay, singing with a vowel, like for example, the vowel O. And the punishment is that the losing team, they have to sing, for example, balonku with O. Bolonku o do lomo ropo-ropo warnonyo, like that, for example. Okay, singing with a vowel. And then the truth or dare. Truth or dare. Yeah. Teachers can prepare questions for the truth or dare, or any teachers can set up the situation for the truth or dare, anything that you would like. Of course, that I'm sure that you are all familiar with the truth or dare. You can do it offline or online. It's also applicable. Okay, and personally for me, when do we have to say this punishment to the students? For me personally, I would say this punishment before the game started. Okay, for example, okay, students, we're gonna do this game, and later for the losing team, there will be punishment. You can suggest the punishment to the students, what do they want to do, or we can create our own punishment, something like that. We say this beforehand. We say this before the game started. Okay, not in a sudden, not suddenly after the game finish and there is a losing team and then the winning team and then we say the punishment. I would prefer to say this in the beginning, so there will be more competition for the students, because they don't want to do the punishment. So they have to do their best, like this. Okay. All right. And here's the video of tandem singing. Okay. Yes, this tandem singing, and it's a sometimes I make loud classes and got complained by the next classes because I'm being too loud. Okay, but anyway, as long as the students fun and enjoy themselves, it's okay. I got complained. All right, and now I think that would be all for the sharing session that I have shared you. I would like to say a thank you, and I don't know if the time is running out or not, because if you have any questions, please do. Okay. For those who have joined us, okay, I'm from On Target Education Training. Okay. Yes. So
thank you, Pak Sandi.
Thank you. If you have any question, you may ask me, and if no further question, I think the breakout room session is over.
Yeah, thank you, Pak Sandi. Very informative.
Thank you very much. Hopefully it will be meaningful for everyone here. Thank you very much again. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, it's very meaningful and beneficial. Yeah, but before I just gave the students a score for during the game. Yeah, 100 for group A, 100 for group B. That's what I have ever done. But from your presentation, I can do another variation in scoring the students' game, something more fun and more happy class, like sticking piece of paper on the face or smearing baby powder onto the face. This is very, very interesting, and I think I'm very sure that my students will feel very happy in doing the game. Thank you, Pak Sandi.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. So, okay. So we have a few seconds to leave the break room. So thank you very much, everyone,
Yeah.
for participating in this
Yes,
session.
thank
Let's
you,
go
Pak
back to the
Sandi.
main room. Thank you. Okay.
We leave the
Assalamualaikum
break room.
warahmatullahi.
Yes,
Waalaikumsalam
that's right.
warahmatullahi
We leave the
wabarakatuh.
break room.
Yes.
Waalaikumsalam.
Halo Pak Edi, what's up Pak Edi?
Yeah, I was
I'm
still.
in the middle of my talk.
Really? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's such an unfortunate. I'm
Okay.
really sorry. The
Very
40
okay.
minutes. I know that. I think 40 minutes never enough to talk
We
about a
should
lot
have
of
the
things.
workshop probably.
We need more
It is
time.
not enough.
We need more time.
It's
We
kind of
need more
short, I
time.
guess.
When I saw the
Yeah.
time, 42
Gamenya
seconds.
belum semuanya, Pak.
time. Ah.
You still
All
have
right,
more
so
time to play.
this,
Batch to place.
yes, this is
Batch
what
to
is
play.
Oh
very
ya
interesting.
Allah.
This is what a very
We
interesting
want more.
because yes, agreed with that because later on, please don't forget to always join and come back with all Kelas Kreatif event because it's always been
Of
very fun and
course.
very interesting. Okay, so again, really
Definitely.
sorry for the times because yes, there's the time, right? It's always ticking on, and then yeah, I believe that everybody enjoying all the times in the breakout rooms. So again, welcome back, everybody. So I know that 40 minutes is not enough, and but I'm sure that after the 40 minutes, we have something new to be explored. Maybe I want to take one or two experience from the breakout room sessions. I will just randomly. It seems like Pa is Meyanto or Uncle Isis. You look very enjoying all the moment, Pa. So
Thank you
could you
so much.
share your experience in the breakout room?
Okay, yeah.